What's going on, guys? This is I guess my first check-in of week 3. It's actually Sunday night. Keaton, he gonna change some stuff up. I'm actually at the gym right now. It's 11:30 at night, so we're pushing it. Even though, like I said, my energy has been lower last few days, it's still way more than it was when my sugars was up. So these nights get late sometimes, so if I ain't having to force myself to get up at 4:30 in the morning, and sometimes I'm up a little bit later. So I was trying to think what we're doing. Instead of doom scrolling something or just being pretty unproductive, I could come here and do this and just sleep in a little bit later tomorrow, because I got a lot to do tomorrow. We've talked about another wedding this week. Tyler kind of hinted at some stuff. So yeah, pretty big week here for me. My wedding. So got a lot of stuff to get done this week. Trying to be locked in for at least the first few days this week, because like I said, my second half of the week is gonna, I'm just gonna say lackluster, I guess, depending on how you look at it. That's where, Tyler's talked about before, if you know stuff's coming up, you plan and prepare. Like right now, I'm sitting at about 20,000 steps for the day. Obviously, the day's about to end. Diet was real good. I had 3 eggs and some strawberries, and then I had 2 pork chops, bell pepper, and 2 small baked potatoes. So not ate a whole lot, kept that down. So these first couple of days, trying to get after it, trying to get to the gym, do my steps, kind of knock some of that later half of the week off. That puts you at the gym at 11:30 at night to make sure you get it done, because who's to say I wake up more like, oh, I don't feel like you don't put yourself in that spot. If you got the energy, get out, get it done, man. The best time to do something is right now, and it might throw me off a little bit because I'll be up a little bit later tonight, but I have to get up in the morning and do stuff, so I can't just kind of snooze on it. It's got to get done. So I'm taking advantage of it. Maybe try to get back on the sleep schedule then too. Get a few hours of sleep. I'll be more tired tomorrow night probably. But a lot of stuff happened this week, guys. Staying busy. Pretty excited about this week. Pretty fired up about it. That's where we're at. Let's get this week 3 started, guys.
Okay, so it's Monday morning. This is the walking talk for the week. I really enjoy these, and I was debating on whether to do this today or tomorrow, because midweek is going to get a little crazy. We're going to be a little bit more busy. I want to do it today because today I weighed myself on the scale, which I usually honestly don't do much. The last time I weighed was before the challenge even started, maybe 2.5 weeks ago. I was 192. My goal towards the end of it was to be about that 180 to 185 range. 185 is a number that I've been chasing for a long time. I told you guys, I guess it was last week, one of the days last week, I've kind of been in a 2 or 3 year spiral where I've kind of been the same weight, I've been the same strength in the gym, I've been the same this and that and the same everything. I don't think I've made a whole lot of progress because I've gotten close, but I never take it to that next step, whether I'm getting lean or bulking up, one of the two. I get too scared because I get too fat when I bulk, and I get too scared when I cut because I'm craving everything all the time. Weighed myself this morning and I was 185. So that brings the topic up of discussion to continue to push forward. It's awesome that I achieved that, and I'm not gonna lie, I am super happy right now because I've chased that number for so long. I did not expect to hit that this soon. That's 7 pounds down in about 2.5 weeks. That's pretty fast progress, but I'll take it. You don't really want to lose weight too fast, because then you have a potential to lose some muscle in the process. But honestly, my strength numbers are better than what I thought they would be at this level, regardless of weight. I was expecting about 188, 189, but I got 185, which is the number that I've wanted for so long. So now what? Do you feel fulfilled is the question. No. I think that's good. I think that's good because I'm still not where I want to be. And plus there's so much more time in this process. This lock-in is going to last probably 2, 3, 4 more weeks. And beyond that, I'm still going to eat healthy. I'm not going to just go back to crumble every week. That's definitely not going to happen. Make goals for yourself, but understand that once you hit those goals, you can celebrate for sure internally, but I'm not going to celebrate with like a cheat day or anything. I'm going to keep moving on towards the next goal. You're always going to want something more. You're going to want the next thing. For me, is getting down to about 180, maybe somewhere in the 170 ranges. Whatever it takes, the number's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about how I look, how I feel, and accomplishing what I want to accomplish for my own self. And I will know when I get there, and I'm not there quite yet. And I'm proud of myself for what I've done so far, but I know I'm not there yet. I guess the title of this walk and talk should be Stay Hungry. Kind of, no pun intended. If you stay hungry, you're gonna be miserable in the weight loss process, but I mean stay hungry for the goals and the motivation and the work. Because the first thing I did after weighing 185 was going on a walk, as you can see. I'm getting my steps in, but not because I'm like super duper motivated. I am, don't get me wrong, but I love the process. I really have come to love the process. I love going on my walks in the morning. I love eating healthy and eating those sweet potatoes, man, and the rice cakes and the whole 9 yards. Like, I'm excited for today's lunch. I'm gonna have probably what I did last week. I think it was last Wednesday. The ground beef and cheese, tortillas, the wraps, plus eggs. Put a little buffalo sauce on that. It's gonna be good. Chickpeas on the side. I'm excited for that, you know? So I'm enjoying the process right now, so I'm just gonna keep at it. And yeah, so stay hungry, you know? It's cool to crush your goals. It's super, you know, fulfilling at the time, and I am happy. But all it does for me is make me even more motivated. It makes me want to dial in even more. And, you know, 4th of July week is coming up. We got a wedding this week as well. There are going to be plenty of chances for me to cheat and for me to just basically relapse, really, in a way. I hate to say that word, but that's kind of what it would be. There's going to be plenty of chances for me to do that and go back to my old ways. And it'll be tempting, but now that this number has come out, now that it's come out that I am doing exactly what I should be doing, it makes me want to be the guy that eats the salad. That eats the salad for 4th of July, that eats the grilled chicken tenders when we go out to eat. It makes me want to be that guy, because my goals right now are more important than that temporary satisfaction. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to find more joy in the people that I'm around as opposed to the food that I'm around this week, which is something that I have really struggled with in the past. I've always made food the celebration. Like Keaton, Hunter, come over. We've got 12 pack of crumble. No, that's not, you know, I'm not, the celebration shouldn't be that crumble. The celebration should be that your brothers are coming over. You guys get to hang out and have fun together. It shouldn't be that you know, you have to kind of lure them in for the crumble. And the crumble was really never their idea. It was always me. I don't know, I'm learning a lot through this process. I'm loving it. I'm liking how my mind is changing about food. I'm really liking how my body is changing as well. And so it's just been good. Today's a back day. I got back today. Freaking pumped about that. I love back. We're gonna keeping on, man. I'm pumped now. I'm definitely dialed in for sure now. I got these cows looking at me. Yeah. These cows are staring at me. That's okay. I need an audience to talk to. I plan on putting some good work in this week to kind of give myself a little cushion for Wednesday on. Keep crushing your goals, keep staying motivated, keep staying hungry, but most of all, stay locked in. See you next time.
What's up, guys? It is Tuesday. It's currently about 7:30 in the morning. I've been up since 5. You know, I'm on vacation. You know, I got up. I was gonna go to the gym, get done real early. Ain't gonna lie, I woke up, I was freezing. And that's a problem I've been having here lately. We're, you know, in the middle of summer right now, and we're at the hottest part that we've had this year, hottest days. And for the last couple months, I've been freezing. And it's a problem I've had and I'm really struggling with because my whole life I have burned up. I mean, I'm the guy that went to school, if it was snowing outside, I had shorts and t-shirt, maybe shorts and a hoodie. I've never had a problem being cold, and I'm not liking it, especially when the index is over 105 outside. That's ridiculous. I guess what I want to talk about, you know, yesterday was just such a busy day for me. I didn't end up going to the gym. Steps were still right at goal. I was a little over 15,000. The day before, I was at like almost 21,000. So, you know, that's why I did that on Sunday night, because I knew that Monday was going to be busier. and what I was gonna get was just what I was gonna be doing. I mean, I ain't gonna go over everything I did because a lot of prep work and a lot of stuff I had to get done for this week. But that being said, what I wanted to take out of that is staying busy. It can be so key. Staying busy can be dangerous if you don't watch it, but if you stay busy, if you're trying to like lock in and health-wise and everything, if you're busy, you're not worried about food. I didn't eat all day yesterday. It's like a couple strawberries at 6 o'clock, and I ate dinner at like 9:30. So I didn't eat all day long, and it wasn't like intentional, like I ain't gonna eat, but like just I was so busy, didn't really have time to stop and think about it. That's what being busy can do. It can help you out with that, you know, with the fasting part, you know. That's something I'll get into. Fasting, it's we've talked about doing it a little bit, but it's so vital. Like, you know, sometimes you got to tell your body is going to want food no matter what, but sometimes you just got to tell your body to shut up every now and again. Like, your body goes into, I don't say a survival mode, but it's kind of like that, and it's going to want food, but just because your body says you want food, that don't mean you always have to eat. And it sucks. Sometimes it's tough. If you fast all day like I did yesterday, I mean, it's hard to eat. You know, 2,500 calories, whatever your calories is in one meal. Like, it's just really hard to do, especially if you've already been in a deficit for a while. And like, it's hard to get those calories in anyways, but you try to do it in one meal, like, it can be tough. But I know some people fasting ain't it. You know, I've noticed that women, they tend to not be able to do fasting as well for whatever reason. I don't know what it is, but it's something I've noticed. But tips for fasting: water all the time. You don't want to drink it? Yeah, I get it. Water all the time. Caffeine's huge. Caffeine is it's a lot of things, but the appetite suppressant, I guess is the word. But if you get enough of that caffeine in you, it'll suppress it a little bit. I'll go along and I'll say if you're cool with adding, like, and you're just trying to stay away from calories, but I mean, you can add in like Coke Zeros and stuff like that. You know, that's probably not the best advice for a clean fast, but at the end of the day, your goal is keep the calories down. That keeps it going. You know, you're still technically breaking a fast because it's got some stuff in there, but you know, you can go clean fast: coffee, unsweet tea, or water. But that's my two biggest things for fasting: is water, caffeine, and stay busy. I guess that's my third one. You stay busy, you ain't gonna think about food. If you're truly busy, you know, don't, like I said, if you're in at work, but you're in an office environment, or you're in an environment around like stuff, then you're not like constantly going, and you have a little bit of downtime, a little bit harder. Anyways, catch y'all later.
All right, Keaton. You know what baptism is, right?
Yes, sir.
It is a public sign of showing your faith in Jesus Christ and accepting your life. I've known you for a long time, and I've seen you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, but today's the day that you're doing it publicly to show people your true faith, okay? So today you're going to be baptized in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And when you come out of that water, you're going to be made brand new, okay? Alrighty, let's do it. Keaton, I baptize you in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
What's going on, guys? Saturday at 4th of July. It's 4th of July, guys. Last time I checked in, it was like Monday or Tuesday. Pretty big week. Finally did it. Got that done.
Oh, yeah, I bet you didn't expect
expect that. You know, right now I'm currently in Gatlinburg, honeymoon thing, whatever, Finally got married, been looking forward to that for a while. So yeah, take this little portion right here and say how blessed I am for my now wife, Julia. So thankful for her, and she's just so amazing in so many ways, and don't know what I'd do without her at this point. But just want to tell her that I love her, and that I'm excited for the rest of our life together. As far as content-wise for you, I've not gotten a whole lot since I've been down here. As far as eating, for the week, I still think it's been pretty solid. We went to Nashville, me, Tyler, and Hunter, and we did Top Golf. And that we didn't eat nothing at Top Golf. We did Top Golf. I enjoyed that. I like Top Golf. And then we ate at a very good taco place that Hunter had been there for. It's called Bar Taco. It's in Nashville. There's two of them. I don't know if they're the same thing or not, but the one we went to is one Hunter's been to before. And it was real good. I had like 7 tacos. I don't know about the other guys, but I had like 4 fish tacos, 2 carne asada tacos, and I had a pork belly taco. Really good. Thursday was the wedding. We got that done, get her done. And I snacked around that day, some light stuff like sandwiches, a little bit of fruit, a little bit of sweet stuff. I had some chocolate cookies and cream covered pretzels. And later on that evening, I had cheesecake. We had cheesecake at the wedding. That's what we like, so we got cheesecake, and it's pretty good. I had the raspberry. We also had strawberries and a cookie, like an Oreo cheesecake. So, I didn't try those two. I got some at home, though. So, disclaimer, when I get back, I'm probably going to tear those up to get them out of the fridge for next week to reset. But, yeah. And then I had Mexican that night. One night we had Mexican food. Go figure. We love it. But I had a chimichanga special. Y'all ain't going to know what that is probably, but Tyler will. Hunter will, too. They both will. I didn't eat much of it. It comes with 3 chimichangas, a steak, chicken, and shrimp. I had 1 that night, a little bit of rice. Then we get to Friday morning. I had another one that morning, a little bit of rice. I still got 1 in the fridge back at home, so the shrimp one. So I'm probably gonna tear that up when I get home. And we got up here, and I didn't eat really much of it at all yesterday. I had a little bit of beef jerky. Today I know I'm going to Blue Moose. That's where the eating's been at. I mean, honestly, because I've been fasting a lot in between. Like the intake's not been the cleanest stuff at all times, but like the intake's still down pretty good. So yeah, I'm still kind of locked in, but enjoying it. When I see the stuff I want, I'm doing it. When we get back home, I'm gonna go back to my normal schedule. But anyways, that's just probably gonna be the last update I give for the week. That's my first update post being married. So yeah, Saturday morning, happy 4th of July. Hope y'all are locked in this week for the 4th. Don't forget, it's the 4th. Enjoy it with family and friends. They'll have fun. Don't worry about that hamburger, that hot dog, whatnot. That being said, I'm gonna get out of here, cap off this week. Hope y'all enjoy. Stay locked in.
Yeah, you remember when Keaton said he was going to Blue Moose? Yeah. Here's what he ate.